Yo guys, sorry you already know that today we are back playing some more Unicorn Overlord. We are here at the results screen for the last fight that we did. It was a level 15 fight over in Dragonhold. And yeah, we had to save another army from their recklessness. And we did do that. Ooh, we got more renown. Maybe we'll get to B. As soon as we get to B, we can start promoting units.
The Fruth Militia has saved my prince, and it is entirely thanks to you. You have my undying gratitude.
Sorry, my lord. We should never have charged ahead like that.
Focus your energy on the wounded, not needless apologies. There will be time to discuss our next moves after.
Of course, my lord. And thank you.
Your skill in commanding an army is unmatched, my prince.
Such skill would be nothing without the finest blades to back it up.
Bad news, Elaine.
Oh, what happened?
We got more enemies holed up in a storehouse by the docks.
We must have overlooked them during our rounds of the harbor.
They used to be Dragonhold soldiers from the looks of it. Knew their way around here well enough to slip clean by us. And now they're camped out in there, flat out refusing to surrender. What do you want to do?
I'll handle this.
No. Leia. Persuade these dissidents to lay down their arms.
Are you certain, sir?
I wager they would sooner trust a fellow citizen of Dragonhold before one of our ranks. Not to mention that Virginia is more likely to elicit a declaration of war than a timely surrender.
Get called out.
I'll show you war. But the point stands rightly made.
Tell them their lives will be spared should they only agree to relinquish their blades. I promise it on my royal name.
I will see it done.
Then let's get over there already. Come on, Leia.
Alright, I'm sure she'll be successful. And if not, we can just take them out. But I don't think that'll be something that we'll have to resort to. Let's go ahead and explore the area. See any items that we can get. Do our thing. Black Iron Great Shield. Okay. Do we have enough renown? Let's go! Let's freaking go! I've wanted that B rank for so long. Prince Elaine, we've managed to persuade the remaining enemies to surrender. That and the Fruth Militia has offered to watch over the town in our absence. I believe we can trust them to see it done. Let's go. Word, Your Highness, you may now promote our soldiers to advanced versions of the original classes. I'm so hyped for this. I suggest we make for the nearest fort and bring even greater strength to Liberation's ranks. We sure will. Before I get distracted with all that, oop, not uniformation. I want to go to items because we did get a new shield and a new staff. So let me just see if any of them are worth using. So the shield is not worth using. The staff, I could put on Selby. So this would essentially take out the fire curse, which I'm conflicted on because it seems good on paper, but I don't know if it's working good in practice. I don't know how necessary that initiative minus 30. I think I'm going to hold on to this staff, but not equip it yet. What is... Are these just things to be sold? I think they are. Yeah. Pretty sure these can be sold now whenever I get the chance. So let's go ahead and look here. We can see if we can make any deliveries. I would rather not. Actually, I do want this revival orb for free, so I'm going to go ahead and do this delivery. I don't want to get rid of our lumber. We need 9 more lumber, and then we can do that one side quest. Let's see if there's anything worth buying. Headsman's Axe, magic defense minus 10. Attack a single enemy. Inflicts a death blow if target is at 25% or less. Okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. It is technically an upgrade on something like Kitra. I'm pretty sure Morden has kind of just been phased out of the army at this point. I don't know if I see myself bringing him back. I don't think it's super necessary. Life share. I don't think I want that. Hodrick's the only one that can even have it anyway. And then these, I don't think so. Alright, well, can I sell any of these stuff? I don't want to sell the staff. I don't need the shield though. I guess those axes that I have can't be sold. That's interesting. Alright, I have so much money. Let's go ahead and just, you know, use some revival orbs, get some more smoked nuts. Sure, I'll buy these as well. Okay, that should be plenty. Alright, cool. Let's look around the area and then get ourselves to a fort. You know, dig up some of these items. Is this anything? Scout the ruins, found a hollow Cornash. Alright, that's good. Let's look at the map here. So there is something down here as well. Do we already look there? Can I look at the... I can look at the facility. I don't remember looking at that. We definitely should go down there. Let's look this way. Do you have anything to say? See if the garrison has their own. Okay, cool. So no, not really. Just want to get all these items here. Then it looks like there might be some good stuff right over here. Sectreve Town. Do we have any deliveries we can make here? This timber. We don't have enough ancient dragon skulls. That's okay. Let's look at these. So a Knight's Medallion is physical defense +2. Okay, this is a more defensive thing. Is there anybody that needs more defense that I am constantly putting on the front lines? That, like, needs it? I don't think so. No, I don't want to take away your critical rate. I don't want to take away your initiative. Prim doesn't need it. I don't want to take your physical attack up. Your magic attack up would be... Yeah, no. We don't want that. You're using magic attacks. That would actually be very silly. I don't know. I don't know that I need... This actually might be better. No, maybe not here. Now, what's this one? Grants you use a +1 AP. Oh, that's one of those. Ah, man, I don't think so. I don't think I want those. I'm literally just trying to spend my money. And, I'm not being persuaded to spend my money. Alright, that's good enough for now. Alright, let's go off in search of a fort. So, there is one directly to the left. Let's just follow this path. That way we can pick up anything sparkly along the way. Okay, but then the fort is right back here. Let's get it. All right, let's start looking to promote some units. Okay, here you can spend honors to promote a character to the advanced version of their base class. Doing so will boost their stats, allow them to learn new skills, and permanently increase their base AP and PP. That is huge. So, okay, I can look at their stats. View skills? Oh, okay, no, that's learned at level 30. Learned at level 25. Okay, so that doesn't actually tell me anything. It just tells me what their stats are going to be. Okay, and High Lord. Okay, let's do this by... Let's do this by, like, level, I guess. Who... I think I want to give these to who, like, needs them the most. Like, who do I feel needs, like, an increase in stuff? Like, maybe Alsh getting a second AP and PB, like, that just makes him a better unit in general. And it only costs 30. Oh, dude. That's actually pretty cheap. Yeah, let's go ahead. As far as I know, there shouldn't be any reasons to, like, wait to promote any units. So I'm just going to assume that I'm good to do it ASAP. But if it only costs 30 to do some classes, we might be able to promote, like, half of our army, essentially.
Have I always held such
So you've got more attack, slightly more initiative. Is that just for promoting any character? Okay, cool. I don't know if Miriam I'm even committed to using long-term. Giving Selvi an extra AP. I'm starting to see more of the use of having a shaman, / maybe now a druid. So, and for 30 honors... I feel like she shouldn't be one of the first ones, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. Because I do think I want to make her a permanent part of my army in some capacity, even if it's not in the current setup that she has now.
I'll need to study this further.
But more AP for her would be really, really good. So Glasser can become a Doom Knight, which is good. I don't know that I need that as much. Travis can go from Thief to Rogue. That's probably really good. Even more evasion, even more initiative. More AP, more PP, so like more evades and whatnot. I think Travis is definitely one to promote here. It doesn't seem like anybody's learning new skills upon promoting. It seems like it's more just their stats and their AP and PP. Scarlet? I mean... I think having Scarlet promote is pretty good. Good stuff, good stuff. Doesn't even look all that much different. I think Chloe having more AP and PB could be really good as well. And I think the amount to promote, I think kind of... It isn't exactly, but I assume that the more expensive, the better the game considers that class to be. So I guess Sergeant isn't considered to be like an amazing class, but it is really cheap. And Chloe keeps showing up in my army. I swear I tried to phase her out like so many different times, and she just keeps sticking around. She has just enough usefulness to me that, here we go. And more initiative there is really good. Oh, actually increasing the initiative on my Cavalier units would be really nice. What about Hilda? I can make Hilda, like, even better. Like, that's really good. I think that's worth doing. I think I'm just going to use all of my honors on this. On promoting. I shouldn't need to save any for, like, unit expansion right now. I could use this... Oh, Valkyria. Whoa. I mean, that seems like it'd be a really good class. 65 HP, that's wild. Sure, we will go ahead and do that with Virginia. I don't think I promoted Elaine yet. I should probably promote Elaine, seeing as he's like the main character, and I should make sure that he's remains a strong and central part of my army.
As expected of Cornian royalty.
So, let's go ahead and do that. Looks like we're gonna get him on a horse as well. That's probably gonna super improve his mobility. His initiative goes way up as well. That's huge. Love that. Okay, Leia can go to Swords Master. That's good. That's more attack, more initiative. So I can do that with both of these if I would like to. That's 30, that's 60. Alright, yeah. I think now's the time where we just start improving all of our best units to make them even better best units. Did they go down to level 1, or did they just... Oh, they can't be promoted, so they don't show up here anymore. That makes sense. That actually is super helpful.
Have you had a long way to climb?
I am looking at like someone like Kitra, though. It's just like, maybe... If I'm going to commit to still using her, I should maybe promote her. Because otherwise I feel like she could get left behind soon. Oh, okay, and I do also want Rolf to promote. Alright, I think I'm gonna make it these two. I think we're gonna go Kitra. And then we're gonna go Rolf. There we go. And then as we get honors, we can just keep promoting everybody else. So Fran, Clive, Adel, Prim, Monica, Sharon, and then I guess Jeremy, Gloucester, Miriam. That's probably about where I'd stop. So I kind of have like 9 more units, give or take, that I'd want to increase. Hodrick's kind of gotten left behind. Lex has not really shown up. Morden's being left behind. So, I mean, it just kind of happened. And, alright, so we have that going on. As a High Lord, Lane can now ride Steed by pressing R1. You'll move more quickly through the overall top of Steed. Nice! And we did a quest for that. So we got more honors, more funds, and, treaties. I always forget about those. I have the, I have a bunch of, like, treaties and stuff, right? For, like, experience. Is that what these are? I don't know where they're at. Oh, I guess these are the ones. Oh, no, I have these two. Oh, wow. This is, gains 3 times the experience if they're level 20 or below. We should, everybody that's level, so, like, I should use this until he's level, like, 16 for sure.
Perhaps praise me a bit.
Actually, I might even do that till he's level 17.
Have I always
There we go.
such potential?
We'll get Travis to
Little bit of tricolor
17.
pride for ya.
Scarlet should get to level 17.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Let's do it by level. Let's get Kitra some more experience. Okay, and then I also have a miracle fruit to just increase a level. Sharon is like a ways away, so I'm gonna go ahead and use one on her,
Light of the divine.
and then I think I'll use one on Monica.
The fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
There we go. And then this just increases, like... Now, is this a permanent increase? I should probably just use these. I don't know who needs more HP, not gonna lie. But we'll give some to, give some to Fran? Yeah. Yeah, these are just, like, permanent upgrades. I should be using them. Physical defense. This is only physical defense by 1. So, not, like, a huge deal. But somebody that I would like to have a higher defense so that way they can take hits would probably be somebody like... I'll just give it to Elaine. Why not? And then more attack. We can give that to... Let's see. Who needs more attack? Travis is still kind of falling behind, attack-wise. Yeah, I'll give them both. Magic defense? I don't think this matters all that much. I don't know if there's somebody that I need to take more, like, magic hits, right? I'll just give it to Fran. Magic attack? I want to give that to somebody who's actually, like, constantly using magic attacks. So... we'll give that... Give it to Chloe for now. Because she's using, like, a magic thing. Critical rate... Who already has pretty high crit rate? Wow, look at Leia's pretty high crit rate. Let's have Aramis's go a little bit higher. And then this is accuracy. I don't know if I'm even having trouble, like, hitting. But I will go ahead and just give accuracy up to, you know, we can give it to Jeremy. We can give it to... I thought Kitcha was going to be down in this way, but she must be much higher. Right over here. That's not bad at all. I'm not really having trouble, like, hitting. I'll give one to Fran. And then this should be the last thing that we have. All the target stats by 1 or 2. Wow. So we'll just give that to... Gosh, I don't know. Who should I give that to? Increases all the stats? Let's give it to... Oh, man, remember when we had Barangaria? I miss her already. Let's give it to Travis. Alright. That's enough of that. Let's... we have a question mark right up here. Let's see what this is about. Strange rocks here line up in a perfect circle. What do I do about that? Alright, well, I don't know if I can do anything about that or not. I guess we can go up this way. So up here is, I'm assuming, essentially like a dead end. I don't think there's a way, like, through, unless there is. The only thing that can open this gate is an old mechanism tucked away in the dark corner of Castle Soldraga. Suppose that means we can't get through for now. Ah, okay, so this is going to go to the next main mission. I guess I can at least set it up. But we're not going to start it yet. Thank you for coming, Elaine. Castle Soldraga rests not far from these walls. Whoa. And this kind of has to be the rest of Drakenhold, I think. The castle, and then there's that door that once we finish the castle will let us go behind.
Soldraga has finally arrived.
This fortress stands nigh in the castle's very shadow. Are you certain the enemy hasn't noticed our movements?
Such is not a concern.
Zenoira! What is the meaning of this?
You needn't be alarmed. These men here belong to me. Go on.
Yes, Your Highness. I am Herman, loyal servant and commander of the King's Guard.
I really thought this game was about to be like, oh, Gilbert's actually bad, which would have made no sense.
It's an honor to stand before you.
I believe an explanation is in order.
But of course, since even before my father's passing, these brave warriors have infiltrated Zenoira's ranks. From what I gather, many of Cornea's citizens chose to defect in the face of this perpetual war. Unfortunately, Drakenhold was not spared that same fate. Some such deserters had long harbored grievances against the crown, while others were among our most devoted vassals. And Herman here bravely donned the traitor's guise in order to learn the reason for their cold defection.
I can also vouch for him myself, for what that's worth.
In truth, our covert recapture of this fortress would scarce have been possible without he and his cadre's subterfuge.
That, and we've procured specifics on Zenoira's positions within Castle Soldraga. The fiends remain ignorant of our loyalty even now.
We shall strike with a pincer maneuver. Herman and his company from within the castle walls, and our armies from without. You need only give the word, and we commence our march.
Okay. This is sort of like the next big fight. Main thing that should clear out the rest of Drakenhold. Stay ready to join your march at a moment's notice, Elaine. Simply say the word and it shall be done. Heir to the Dragonlands. I assume this is going to be a level 16 fight. 17. Okay, maybe we'll go back and do the other 16 fights just so we, like, make sure that we're... No! Ah! But we might do it just so we can do that. So, are you going to let me, like, go anywhere else? So, I wanted to bring up the map because, so the castle is sort of taking up this area, and then it looks like there's a gate to go behind here. Maybe there is a path to go a little bit further, but it seems like Castle Soldraga is going to be sort of the main thing here. And then we can start, I think Elheim's going to be our next sort of thing to do. So that is super exciting. Instead of starting the combat, what I was thinking is we haven't had some rapport conversations in a long time, so I want to see like what's available and if we can like go see some of these. So let's go ahead and clear out some rapport conversations, and we'll dig for stuff while it's around. But this one is between Elaine and Chloe. Why the sigh, Your Majesty? Forgive me, Chloe. It was nothing important, I assure you. It certainly didn't sound like nothing. Well, I suppose I just haven't adapted to speaking like royalty all the time. All those years I spent learning under Joseph, and I still feel like I barely have anything to show for it. I can understand why. When I first met you, I couldn't tell anyone you were actually a prince. And that meant talking like anyone else does. I always find it endearing, to be honest. But now I feel like I'm constantly forcing myself to be someone I'm not. Maybe you just need a bit of practice then. That would be great, assuming you're offering, I mean. We can start right now. Say that again, but like a prince would. Ahem. Should you truly wish to grant me such kindness, I would be honored to accept. That's better. Phew, I was worried for a second there. Don't be, I thought it all sounded quite elegant, actually. And I know you're leading an army now, but I hope we can still talk to each other like friends. At least when it's just the two of us. As do I. Thank you again, Chloe. Nice. They're both solid characters. Let's go ahead. Looks like we have a couple others. Elaine also has one with Kitra. Let's see what this one's about. Let's go. Kitra, that hammer you're carrying. What about it? Is it not different from the one you normally wield? I can't say I remember seeing such intricate carvings on its handle. Hey, you're right. I must have grabbed the wrong one from the armory this morning. Is there a reason you don't keep your weapon at your side as most of our soldiers do? Well, a hammer's not like most other weapons. I can barely even fit the thing in my tent. Besides, sleeping next to something I've used for war would just give me nightmares, you know? Now you have me considering whether I should be, even be keeping my sword with me. I say so. I mean, you still gotta sharpen it and stuff, right? I don't have to do anything like that myself. Then it seems the armory is fair choice. Though taking the wrong weapon by mistake certainly could cause problems were battle to strike. Right, I almost forgot. Someone's probably out there looking for this. I better go give it back to him. Oh, and thanks for noticing, Prince. Cool, cool. Come to think of it, the armory tent does hold a fair number of hammers. Perhaps Joseph would know a method of quickly telling them apart. Probably. You know what else I'm thinking? I might actually, I think we have maybe like one more report conversation. I might actually go back to the Coliseum and do a couple fights before wrapping up the episode. Because I do want to splice in some Coliseum fights every now and then when I get the chance. So this is between Clive and Monica. Let's go. Evening, Clive. Monica, what is it? Do you always stare at the ground when you're speaking to someone? It's rude, you know? It's not that I don't wish to meet your gaze, of course. It's merely... Enough, Clive. I know you had your reasons for deceiving me, as did my grandfather. What's done is done. Be that as it may, it doesn't change the manner in which I wronged you. Well, I won't argue with that. It was rather uncivil of you. But bearing a grudge does me little good, knowing you only did what you thought was best. Yeah, Monica's the one that Clive was meant to be married to, and then broke it off for some reason or another. Unless there's something you feel guilty about, of course. Should I be worried? Please, it's nothing as substantial as that. I was merely struck by how unchanged you seem, despite the ever-looming threat of war. Even now, your iron will is as apparent in your eyes as it always has been. 'Tis beautiful, I must admit. I don't know what to say, Clive. Then say nothing at all. Even should you forgive my failings, I have no right to stand at your side ever again. You've changed as well. Years past, I could never have foreseen you standing tall against the might of Zenora like this. I suppose not, no. Alright. Do we have any more? We have a lot more. Let's just see Elena now. Maybe there's not actually a lot more. Alright, let's just watch this one really quick. Could you spare a moment, Your Highness? What is it, Aush? As it just so happens, I've recently devised a new battle formation oriented purely toward the magical arts. I was hoping I might test it out when Zenora next strikes, but I'll need more sorcerers if I wish to do so. In that case, I'll have some transferred over from another unit right away. You would truly do that for me? But it's still just an idea. I have no guarantee it will prove effective. Nor will you until you have the opportunity to assess its utility in genuine combat. Should it fail, I've every faith you'll see its flaws refined, and perhaps even more so should it succeed. Well, yes, I suppose so. It's not a sensation speaking with you like this. You treat me not with contempt I'd expect from a royal prince, but care and respect for your common man. Perhaps because I've spent more time living and hiding on Palavian shores than sipping fine teas in the royal chambers. But for my part, Aush, I consider you to be anything but common. 'Tis clear you're a great sorcerer, even if you fail to realize it yourself. And seeing how little I know of the finer points of magic, 'tis of merit indeed to have you around. Then let's alert the other sorcerers at once. I'll do whatever I must to remain worthy of that praise. I'm certain you will. Alright. We might have only one conversation left. If there's only one conversation, I'll have that really quick. Looks like Clive and Renault have one. I think that is the last one. Yep, okay, cool. And then I'll do like a Coliseum fight or two. And then we'll get out of here. Let's go ahead and do some digging. And Clive and Renault. 'Tis a great honor to take arms with you once more, Sir Renault. Indeed it is, and the innocent boy I once knew has now grown into a gallant young man. It was either that or perish in despair. I've witnessed great horrors these last 10 years, sir. Mountains of bodies reaching nigh to the heavens themselves. At times I've wondered what right have I to survive amid so many dead. The thought alone has nearly consumed me whole. I understand your pain, Clive. In the past, I myself have fallen prey to the very line of thinking. Yet before me stands a man of great virtue, a knight bold and courageous in the defense of his people. 'Tis the least I can offer the memory of the fallen. Is that not what drives you as well, Sir Renault? Redemption for those you failed to save. Quite right, though I owe my awareness of that entirely to you. I appreciate you saying as much. By the by, I found it rather emotional, tasting your cooking again after all these years. The flavor alone calls to mind memories of our training together, and the stern warmth of your careful instruction. 'Tis a joy I've truthfully not felt in years. Thank you, sir, both for then and for now. It's peculiar. I had once thought to abandon this march, should my presence ever prove too great a burden. Yet now I seem to bear the opposite effect entirely. I'll not complain, though. No, I shall meet this newfound esteem with conviction and pride of my own. And I shall see you never feel troubled again. Alright. I feel like Clive is consistently coming off as like a really cool character that I like a lot in these conversations. Oh, nice. The Coliseum has like a big thing to show on the map that this is the Coliseum. So let us go ahead here. I was interested in potentially, so we're gonna do offline. So the auxiliary battles. Oh, I think these can be done like forever. I don't think there's like any reason to like not. So wait, so if I try to like fight you, I don't know, I actually feel like this one would go alright. I could also try and just use Ado's unit, because I know that they're pretty strong. Let's try him. Let's try him. But I'm gonna do one of the ranked ones. Hit me with everything you've got. Ow.
We can do this.
No!
We shall see our duty through.
Okay, that's one.
With my aid.
Not the toxic bolt. That's rude. Okay, so we missed that. That's a loss. That makes sense. Yeah, so this says shuffle opponent, so I'm pretty sure we can just like do this forever, and I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see if we can do like one more ranked fight. So we're gonna go ahead and just do this wingback mercenaries. I don't see any reason why our anti-air unit couldn't just demolish this. Maybe I won't worry. I think I'm not gonna worry about the auxiliary battles until I get number 1 in ranked. And there's a whole lot of you. Let's just get this over with. Because I want to get number 1 just so I can, like, do that as a thing. And then get, the giant lady. Amalia, I think her name is. And then the Coliseum coins are just good for a couple of extra items. But I don't want to, like, abuse that as a system unless necessary or until I've already, like, proved myself to be, like, number 1, I think. That's just sort of, like, a self-imposed restriction that I think I want to make. Ooh. I didn't realize that... Oh, we might not win this. But I didn't get my dual shot off. Okay, it still counted. That was closer than I thought it was going to be. Valkyrie's Partisan. Or Partisan? I'll have to look at that. And this is level 17. I don't know. I feel like how we have our current one set up, I don't love this, but I think I'm gonna try Elaine's unit and see if they win here. This is gonna be the last one I do for the day, and then we're gonna wrap up the episode. Maybe don't hit us too hard, okay? There we go. That's good. This is going good so far. There we go. Another freezing thrust. There we go. That turned out really nicely. And then a thorn spear. Alright, so that's 2 more ranked battles that we did. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's look at the new stuff that we got. Looks like I think they were both spears. So this is an initiative +5, passive shatter, column of enemies, but it's only 50 physical potency, and I don't think the spear is all that good. Yeah, alright, so we're not going to use that. Thorn Spear is an extra PP, HP minus 15. It's actually not even as good as what Clive and Adel have. Renault has that. Alright, so this is probably not worth it. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to put either of those on. I guess I'll see if I can sell them. Otherwise, they're just going to be in my inventory forever. Good stuff. Alright, So I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode. On the next time, even though I said I was going to go to do level 16 ones before doing this, I really want to do this big fight up here that is level 17, just because it's the main quest for the Dragonlands for Dragonhold. I think it's going to clear out a big section of land up here for us to explore. If there's more quests up this way that are even higher level, then maybe I'll pivot over here. But I think I might try and finish out Dragonhold. I also want to sort of look at my unit formations between this episode and next episode, because with a lot of promoted units, I just want to see if that affects how any of my units are set up. And I will let you know of any changes that I make at the start of the next episode. So that is the plan. Hopefully you are enjoying and looking forward to more. If so, let me know, but I'll see you next time. So till then, peace out.